What are the top 5 tools for real estate agents to be successful? We're going to go over this right now. We're talking tech tools for real estate. Like and subscribe for more content, and see you on the other side. Number 5, Cloud CMA. Now, I know what you might be thinking. If you've been in the business for a while, you may have used Cloud CMA a few years ago. It's completely different now. They've got a lot of new stuff that acts as a presentation tool. It acts as a tool for buyers. You can use it in place of HomeBot. You can decide what slides you want to use for a listing presentation. That's what we use it for. We've got videos on there. We've got PDFs on there. It's an interactive, dynamic Cloud CMA tool. And what that means is if you have an active, pending, and sold properties on your CMA, and when you leave the house and head to your listing appointment and an active goes pending and you present that to your client, it will show the status change on real time with the client. That way they can monitor the values and the statuses of properties without you even being there. Number 4 is BombBomb. BombBomb has been a favorite of ours for a long time. We use it to communicate with buyers and sellers through email and text. Basically, if you're not familiar with what BombBomb does, it allows you to embed a video into a email or a text. The next best thing to having a face-to-face conversation with someone is to send them a video. So we highly recommend using videos and video text and video emails to communicate with your potential buyers and sellers. Number 3 is HomeBot. HomeBot is an amazing tool to keep up with your buyers and sellers, mostly sellers. What we use it for is when we close on a property, we will have one of our agents reach out to the seller and say, hey, I'm going to put you in a system called HomeBot, and it will give you what the value of your home is month after month, and it will tell you how much equity you have in the property and how much the interest rates are. So when you set up a seller on HomeBot, you manually put the value of the property in it. Then you put the note, which is like the amount owed, interest rates, and then month over the month, they can look at the different comps and they can see what their values are. One of the problems we've had with HomeBot, and I see this as a real opportunity to convert, is we use HomeBot for people that come in off of automated property evaluations. They maybe Google what's my home worth, they go to our site, and it goes into HomeBot and gets an automated value. Oftentimes that value is not correct because the market's been so fluid. It may be their house may be worth much more than what they initially put in. So here's what we recommend if you're using HomeBot as a valuation tool for sellers. Seller comes in, they click on it, they automatically get a value, okay? If you are working with speed to lead and you're getting on the phone with that seller, then you say, hey, you may have got an automated value from our system. Just so you know, that's automated based on comps. In most cases, this is not actually correct because the market's so fluid. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to adjust that value for you. So hold on, don't take a lot of stock into what that automated value gave you. The one I will send you shortly will be more accurate. Okay, because we've had instances where a potential seller is like, I wouldn't use you. You don't even know how to value property. But this is a way for you to add value. Okay, so then you go in, you change the value to what it should be, and then you call the seller and say, hey, here's what I have based on the information that I know. Now, keep in mind, I haven't been in your house. I haven't been your house. This is based off the values of what I as a human can see of properties that look like yours from what I can see. And if you want me to drill into what your home is actually worth, I need to visit with you. So this can be used as a tool for potential sellers, but it's more of a tool for your past clients to keep in touch with them. Number 2 is Ylopo. Now, Ylopo is an advertising platform, okay? And I'm not even gonna go into that. We do use it. But what I wanna talk about Ylopo is simply as a tech solution for agents. I often say this is a tech solution without having to purchase any additional ad spend. There's a huge value to that, but that's not what this video is about. What I often say to real estate agents when they interview with me is, how are you sending properties to your potential clients or your buyers to look at? Almost unilaterally, I hear back, MLS search. That's the wrong way to do it. You should be doing it through a platform like Ylopo. And the reason why is because Ylopo will send property alerts to a client. It will also retarget them on Facebook and Instagram. And then any movement that a person makes in their search goes into the CRM. So, and we're gonna get to that in just a second. But it also has, in other words, you can log into your CRM and see who clicked on what, who favorited what properties they looked at, okay? In most cases, you can't do that very effectively using the MLS. Also, it's got amazing tools for open house captures. It's got a lot of different features for, private landing pages. There's just a whole lot of stuff that I really recommend Ylopo for. And if you want more information on that, I've got the website below in the comment section or in the description section. Number one, my favorite product of all is Follow Up Boss CRM. And I will tell you why. I have kissed a lot of frogs to come up with this prince. We've been with almost every CRM available. The reason I like Follow Up Boss the most is because that's all they do is CRM. We have several different websites. We're big fans of REW. We're big fans of Ylopo. I'm a big fan of WordPress. I mean, I have like 6 or 7 websites that are active. Every lead goes into Follow Up Boss. So if an agent is getting a lead from 6 or 7 different sources, they don't have to go to each individual CRM to keep track of those leads. Okay. The other thing is BombBomb. Number 4 is integrated within Follow Up Boss. Okay, we actually make calls and texts from Follow Up Boss. All the calls are recorded, the texts are recorded. That way, if you haven't talked to a client in 4 or 5, 8 months, you can go back into your CRM, play the message, see where you left off, you call them back, and you pick up right there. People think you have an amazing memory, but more than anything, Follow Up Boss is the most effective tool for digital organization. So you now have my tips for the best tech tools for agents. Like I said before, subscribe to the channel. We've got more information coming up that you're gonna wanna hear. We're gonna be releasing a video called the top 5 websites and web apps for agents to use. This is gonna cover social media. This is going to cover efficiency, AI writing. Stay with us.